Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going to go on a quest for truth together. Yes, we certainly are, friends. And welcome to another episode of Truth Quest, where we're just downrange of strange. Low system resources. I don't know what that means. Well, welcome anyways, folks. Let's see. I gotta quit this program. Okay. Hello, Operation Shutdown, Artist61. Hello. Good to see you here. I gotta quit this application so I can be in sync or something like that. Hello, Catherine Weiss. Welcome to the program. Yeah. Something's afoot here. Something strange is happening. Okay. Hello, Dark Brain. Howdy, sir. Yeah. And Neil. Good to see you, Neil. I know a Neil. I wonder if that's the same Neil that I used to work with back in Minnesota. I think there's a lot of Neils, though. Right? Thank you very much. My back is a little bit better, yes. A little bit better. It's, yeah. And thank goodness, no dogs. So I don't have to let them in and out constantly and run up and down the stairs. I haven't been downstairs since my back went out. I mean, since a couple days ago when I was downstairs, just to the bottom of the stairs is all I could do. Had to hoist myself back up. But we're walking a little bit better today. I made myself a little walking stick. It's not much to look at, but it's got a, you can't see it, it's invisible because it's green. It's got a fun noodle handle on it, and I attached one of these things that you can pick things up with. So it's multi-use walking stick. Just made it on the fly because I needed something to help me walk last couple days. So thanks for all your well wishes. I'm sure that helped. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to share this out to my Facebook friends so they can tell that we're on. And feel free to share this out to your favorite social media platform, whether it's Getter or any of these other ones, right? Twitter. I'm not on Twitter anymore. Nope, they didn't like me there. Call in. Yeah, call in. It's a call-in show as usual, right? Well, I hope all you people have a nice couple of days. Boy, it sure has been heartwarming to watch those truckers. Isn't it now? Hey, Green Dragon 64, hello there. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Yeah. Yeah, it just warms the heart seeing all the, and it's not just in Canada anymore. It's spreading to other countries. And even here in the US, I mean, it's what a great symbol of freedom, the truckers, right? Because I think a lot of us think of trucking as a very free, kind of a free job. You mean you're on your own, in your own vehicle, usually, and you're a subcontractor, right? That's right. And freedom. Freedom is where it's at. Freedom will always win over tyranny. Don't you know? Oh, yeah. I think we all know. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. All righty then. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. Well, why don't we just start this off? Let me check the chat again. Go Canada, yes. So let's get something up here on the screen, shall we now? I have not, and Mudrabbit, I apologize, I have not gotten that envelope out to you yet with the stickers. It should be going out tomorrow with any kind of luck, if I'm still feeling this good, so that it will be sent out tomorrow, hopefully. Hello, Shariah Rue. Yes, it really is amazing. A single industry protest that could really accomplish something. Yes. I mean, these trucks are like gigantic. You know, they're like Optimus Prime, right? Love it. Love it. Can't get enough of it. Of it. Love it. Can't get enough of it. Those Canadians showing us how it's done. You know? Here's a pretty cool flame job on a truck, don't you think? What? What's going on here? Okay. There it is. They were right. The new variant is Megatron, and he's bringing Optimus Prime and all his friends. Yes, there he is. Going to transform and save the people from tyranny. They're going to honk until they are heard. Yeah. And they got enough money to park there for quite a while. They want to get things moving. They want to get things in the stores again. They better drop all mandates. They better drop all of this nonsense, this COVID bull crap. That's what I say. It's just a bunch of bull crap. Hello, Divine Tiffany. Yes, it is a great meme, isn't it? Yeah, Optimus Prime. You know, and that character Optimus Prime in the Transformers, he's a robot. He's the leader of the Autobots. They fight the Decepticons. Isn't that interesting? But Megatron, not Megatron, Optimus Prime has the more human compassion than any human I've known. That character, that cartoon character, and the character in the movies. He's got so much compassion. Boy, you sure like to think that some robots could be like that. I'm sure they probably could if you designed them to be that way. Although they're susceptible to hijacking of the AI god, I guess. Very sad. We missed you too, Divine Tiffany. And Mad Podge. Oh, really? Someone posted in Portland, Andy's feed Sunday. The honking will continue until freedom improves. Yes. Hello, Peggy Dancer. Welcome to the show. Yeah, that's a great looking flame job. That is a really good flame job. So yeah, I like that one. It's a great meme. Great meme. And we're back on the spaceship, zipping around the planet. So, Justin Trudeau is calling these people fringe, and he's also, I think, called them racist. Didn't he? Maybe I'm mistaken. But, it's kind of interesting that he would, if he did say that he would, since here he is in blackface. Now, if anyone is a racist, it's, possibly someone who would dress up in blackface. Wouldn't it be? I mean, isn't that the running theme here? Interesting how all these compromised people got into high positions of power. Interesting, huh? Wow. Klaus Schwab bragged that they had cabinet members, like 50% of the cabinet members of Trudeau and Macron, Canada and France. They have half or over half of the cabinet members are loyal to Klaus Schwab and the Great Reset, which erases all borders, is wants to mass import people from all over the planet so they can drive down the wages, and they want to get rid of all single family homes. That's just ridiculous, friends. It's just ridiculous. It's not going to work. We need to stand up, and we're standing up. Thank you to the truckers. Thank you. The truckers are rocking it. They're doing awesome, and they're inspiring others. It's funny, you see some of the truckers in Europe, and they're doing this there too. However, the trucks in Europe just don't quite seem as ominous. They're not as big as the American or Canadian trucks. Probably because they have narrower roads, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's happening all over the planet. So that's great. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I can dig it for $1.49. Yeah. And all of the hotels and all the foods is like paid for, and boy, I saw this guy. He unfortunately couldn't make it, but he was driving his pickup up to drop off some stuff that was made by the people for these truckers, and he opened one of the boxes just to see what was in there. There was a little note. A little girl drew a picture of a truck, like with a heart on it, and it was just so, he was tearing up. It was so awesome. Maybe I can play that a little later if I can find it. Greetings from Knoxville. Hello, Austin Morris and Jay Bying. Hello there. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just digging this. Here's a good one. I'm sure you might have already seen this one, friends, but isn't that just the cutest thing you ever saw? Aw, look at that. That's what it's all about. Freedom for our children and our grandchildren. If we don't stand up for it now, they'll never know it. It's our duty. Peaceful, civil disobedience is how this all ends. Peaceful. There you go. Can't be any other way. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. Cat Turd says Justin Trudeau is Eric Swalwell stupid. Mud Rabbit. Yeah, I agree with that. In fact, I pretty much agree with everything Cat Turd says. I never thought I'd be agreeing with someone whose name was Cat Turd, but boy, I sure find myself agreeing all the time with that person. Self-titled Cat Turd. I think it's hilarious. Cat Turd, what a name. But so poignant all the time and saying what we all are thinking in a nice, concise way. I think Cat Turd puts it very eloquently all the time, cuts right to the chase and just makes it happen. Cat Turd. And oh, speaking of Cat Turd, how about this one, friends? Oh, look, El Presidento and Cat Turd truck, the Freedom Convoy. And there's Wimpy Trudeau. He's, of course, cowering under his bed, hiding, claiming he has COVID, even though he's been triple vaxxed and boosted how many times. But see, that's the ridiculousness of all this. If you can be triple vaxxed and boosted and still catch it, then what's the sense in making people get it? It's just making people get it more. But that's the whole point. So it's a stupid narrative. It's worn out. No one believes this bull crap anymore. And yeah, it's over, Trudeau. Either, here's some advice, Mr. Trudeau, if you're listening. Go through all of your cabinet members, anyone who you get advice from or who is in your inner circle. Find out which ones are connected to Klaus Schwab. Fire them all and then replace them with retired truckers. That's the only way you're going to do it, buddy. You're going to have to do a complete 180. And, I don't know if you can at this point because you seem pretty neck deep into the deep state. So, they don't like it when people turn good on them. But I think it's your only hope. If you don't like the sound of horns honking, you better do that. That's my advice to you. That's pretty good advice, I think. Yeah. How do you like that? Freedom Convoy. Take that, Justin. Take that. Yes, Freedom Convoy. Boy, keep on trucking. That's all I can say. Keep on trucking. Non-heteros. Yeah, he's non-something. I think he's being totally controlled by the cabal. They've snowed him over. They must have some dirt on him, don't you think? Yeah, you don't think these leopards are going to change their spots. You're right, Austin. I'm just saying that's the only way that he could stay in power is if he did something dramatic like that, but it's not going to happen. It would have happened by now if it was going to. With all these other countries dropping the mandates, including Britain, the UK. So there you go. He better keep running, hiding. So what's he going to do when he's done quarantining? Is he going to come back? Or is he going to find another reason to avoid his duties? I think he's going to avoid his duties. All of his, China and Klaus Schwab cohorts are gaming, trying to figure out what to do next because this small fringe thing happens to be 99.999% of the entire population. It's hardly fringe. That's my opinion, by the way. Hello, Andre Little. Good to see you here. Young Star God. Great name. Hello there. We've got a God in the audience, folks. Yes. Well, you know, we kind of all are gods. We kind of have God inside of us. So we're kind of like all, you know, God, an expression of, or something like that. However you want to put it. However you want to put it. You know, let's see here. This was an interesting, now this was a little video. I'm not going to show the video because videos don't play well on here. But it really is what it says here. Athletes who had COVID will be considered fully vaccinated, NCAA says in new guidelines. So there. So that should be for everyone, right? Right. That's logic. It's only illogical tyranny that says, no, you have to take this thing that doesn't work and might kill you. They're hoping it'll kill you. That's why they want you to take it. That's my opinion. Of all the evidence I've seen, that's my opinion. And there you go. So there. Solarium. There you go. And that's how I feel about it. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you very much, Mud Rabbit. Oh, I got 18. I just missed 17. 18's my lucky thumbs up number. When you smash it, you get a free lucky number. Isn't that a whole lot of fun? That is just a whole lot of fun. Right? Left. That's right. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. Hey, it's MacGyver. Hey, if we're in a jam, we just turn to MacGyver. He'll know how to get out. Yeah, I'm stuck in a jail cell. All I have is a book of matches and 3 socks. He could do it. He could somehow make some sort of like a plastic explosive out of the socks. MacGyver. He does that kind of stuff. Hello, Mystery. It's always nice to see you. And T200, hello there. Welcome to the program. Good to see you here. Yeah. How do you like that? Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to not have so much pain. You know, it's been a little over a year. I think it's time we look back on the Biden, the Brandon administration, and take stock. Let's just see. Here's someone that already made the analysis. Let's take a look at this. 1 year later, nothing is built, nothing is back, and nothing is better. That's right. That's a pretty good assessment, I'd say. That's pretty poignant, I would say. Don't you think? I would think. Hello, Ralph. Good to see you here. Yeah. Nothing's built, nothing's back, and nothing's better. Your Build Back Better didn't, all it did was build back the finances of the Satanists that are in charge, because nothing but a money grab. Oh, your infrastructure bill, I think like 5% of it went to infrastructure. The rest went right into the dirty politicians' pockets through however many shell companies they had to set up to do it. It's just disgusting. But it's all coming out. You know, the Durham investigation is still going on, and hello, Ralph. Good to see you here. And yeah. So I guess we'll stop that one. You know, on Monday's show, someone mentioned, now I can't remember if it was, maybe it was that fella. Hello, Celestial Soul. Someone suggested that I take a picture of Earth and do that mirror thing. Okay. Oops. Cancel. Oh, I almost blew it, folks. All right, here we go. So here is the picture of Earth that I took, and I searched for a satellite image of Earth. This came up as one of them. I'm not sure if it's a real satellite image or if it's just a computer model. I don't know. I'm thinking it's probably real, but hard to know, isn't it? So I took this image and I put it through the same process as I do the other mirror images. And now someone mentioned, have you done Earth? So this is what I did. I went and did Earth. I did Earth. Yeah. It was very earthy. Very earthy, I'd say. And so here's what it looks like after putting it through the mirror process. So there it is. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? If you look down here, it almost looks like a I don't know, some kind of a Pacific Islander person with ceremonial necklaces and stuff. Maybe Aztec, something. I don't know. Kind of cool. Kind of interesting. Up here, it looks like a jet. It's like a jet or something. Yeah, neat stuff. Thank you, Mud Rabbit. Pretty. I like blue. Earth is on 5 quad loops per day. You see a car, young star god? I see cat face also, Artist 61 says. There's a little teeny face there, Mad Posh says. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's see. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Kind of wild. Well, this looks like a pinball machine too. This almost looks like a face here, an eye here, eye there, and a mouth. Interesting. Let me darken it up. And then we bring it back. Boom. There we go. And you know what else? We should flip it because the Earth, it's, you know, it's either upside down or right side up, depending on your orientation coming to the planet from where you're coming from. Oh, wow, look at this. I see a big smile face of some cartoon character. Here's his hair. His ears sticking out. That's kind of cute. It's got a little collar. It's kind of funky. Yeah, when you flip it over, it's got way more stuff to look at. Cat face and little man. Frog face. I see a dog. Yeah, isn't it wild? The things that you see. Are you ready for the next one? Do you want to see another one? because this is a picture of the Earth mirrored, exactly mirrored, like it's just, but now as I slide the half-toned reversed image over the regular image, more designs show up and different designs and all kinds of interesting things happen. So let's take a look at that, shall we now? Because we're just down Range of Strange, aren't we? Yeah. Where the outrage is contagious. And the paranormal is the new normal. Okay, here's another one. Look at this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna sharpen that detail a little bit there. Look at that. There's some more interesting things for you to look at. How do you like that? That's pretty bizarre. Let's see what the people are saying. Oh, hasn't caught up to it yet. There's a little bit of a delay. Oh, Mad Podge says you should do a north-south top-bottom mirror of Earth. Oh, that's a good idea. Looks like Alfred E. Newman. That's right. That does a little bit, doesn't it, Ralph? Yeah, the Earth is very interesting no matter how you flip it. LOL. I agree, Green Dragon 64. Two women holding something. Okay. A deer skull at the bottom. Yeah, it does kind of look like a skull, doesn't it? Looking through binoculars. Okay. Interesting. The white image at the bottom looks like the entity Lamb who frightened A. Crowley. Aleister Crowley? There's a spooky guy, huh? Hello, Yvonda. Good to see you here. Welcome to the program. So there it is. I guess we can zoom in on this thing. I just think these would be great artwork too. I can see a little frog's face here, very faint. Looks like a little face here too, like some kind of evil queen from some Disney movie. This thing down here, this is very spooky looking. Something spooky about this. Something spooky, I must say. Well, let's turn it over. Let's flip it upside right. And what do we see now? Oh, it's completely different, isn't it? This thing that was so menacing looking now looks like a kind of a rotund rabbit with his ears down, you know, coming to bring you crumpets or something. Right? Well, these look almost like cherubs here or angels flying. Interesting. I'm much better this evening, Yvonne. Thank you for asking. How are you? Yeah, aren't these interesting, friends? Thank you, Mud Rabbit. Yes, Jupiter and Saturn on t-shirts. Check them out. Yeah, check out the t-shirt shop. There's some really cool ones in there. And, you know, I created all the designs in there. So go check it out. It's a great way to promote the program, help promote it, and to support it, because some of that money goes to helping the show keep afloat. So thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And so on to the next one, because there's more, friends. There's just more. Because I kept getting good results, so why stop? Here's another one. This one is just a little bit moved. And you get even more dramatic images. Look at that. Look at this thing. Look at this guy right here. I mean, almost looks like Thor or something, right? Wild. Wild. It's incredibly wild stuff. Just loving it. Loving it. Gloria Paddock, good to see you here. So glad to see you. Welcome to the program. And Andy Social's here. Yeah. Oh, magnified that way at the bottom image looks like white, looks like Pharaoh Akhenaten. Oh, interesting. It did look a little like him. You're right. I'm good, thank you. Finally got my Etsy shop up and running. Oh, good. Well, Yolanda, why don't you put, if it's out, is it okay to put a link to her Etsy shop into the chat? I think that'd be okay. That'd be interesting to look at. So yeah, I like this one. Yeah. Earth mirrored. Always a surprise when you mirror things, what you get. It's always a big surprise. Oh my goodness. Peggy Dancer, thank you for that very generous super chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, Peggy Dancer. That is incredible. Thank you so much. So yeah, look at this thing. Interdasting. Oh, down here they look like, here's like the head of an angel, and the wings are back here. Oops, like, oops. Well, here's the whole angel. Here's her head, her arms, and her body is like she's flying, and she's got wings back here, and there's one over here too. That's what I see. Yeah. It's gorgeous stuff, huh? Kind of like everyone in the chat. Very gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's right. Let's see here. We gotta go back. We're gonna flip this one over too, friends. There we go. Now we get a completely different view. It's amazing how this changes the whole look of everything. Incredible. This almost looks like a skull. But then there's like a little face right here. Weird. Very strange. Loving it. Darth Vader helmet at top. Yeah. Oh, it looks like the Hopi Indian Kachina doll in blue and white. Isn't Kachina the earth? Is that part of the Hopi blue, the blue prophecy or something? Blue something prophecy. I can't remember what that was. Oh, okay, you can't share the link, but the shop is called Yuvanda Healing Arts. YUVONDAS, capital HEALING, capital ARTS. Yuvanda Healing Arts. Okay, we'll look it up. Oh, you get some good red pill organite pyramids on there too. Okay, that's awesome. Interesting. Yeah. Well, how do you like that? It's interdasting. Oh boy, we're a little bit pixelated here, friends. We'll have to fuzz it a little bit. We need to crank up the darks so we can get some better contrast in there. Still a bit pixelated. Maybe that's a little better. There we go. Yeah, this looks like a skull with a knife in his mouth, right? Here's the big long samurai knife or something. Here's his chest plate. Yeah. I mean, you could take these images and make amazing pictures out of them. You know? Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm going to put the meeting information to call in. All right. How does that sound? So, if you want to call in, you can call in just like that. Just click on that baby and you'll get right to the Zoom. You'll be zooming. You will be zooming. So, if you want to join the fun, give us a call. All right. All right, this was number 3. We got another one for you, folks. Believe it or not. Okay. Something's a little different here. And I'm not sure why. Here's number 4. We just did number 3, didn't we? Here's number... Yeah. We're going to darken this one up too, friends. So we can get some more details coming out. How do you like that? Look at that one. There are some interesting things there. Yeah, they're just kind of soothing to look at. It's almost like I think you could probably, after looking at some of these images, you could probably meditate really easily. I think it'd be easy to meditate looking at something like this. So maybe you might want to try that. Oh, Celestial Soul is going to be ordering from Yuvanda. Awesome. See, we all help each other. We can make it through this, can't we? That's right. That is right. Look at that. Isn't that wild? Let's zoom in a bit here. Let's widen our view here, shall we? Look at this stuff. Well, this looks like some kind of bear being, like a grizzly bear being. It sounds like there's beings for every animal type we have here on Earth in the cosmos somewhere. Oh, here's the frog someone said they saw, I think. Oh, look at this dove right in the middle, like a peace dove. Look at that. It's beautiful. That's wild. That's what I see. This looks like some kind of Vimana, some kind of light chariot, some kind of craft. Same with this above it. Looks like something from Galaga. Galaga? How do you pronounce that? That video game from yesteryear? Oh, this guy right here looks like a sumo wrestler, right? Wow. Fun. Fun stuff, friends. So happy to be sharing it with you all. The middle looks like a bird. Yeah. The middle looks like a bird. It does. Let's zoom back. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Let's flip this baby. Let's flip it. And again, completely different stuff. Oh my goodness, Celestial Soul, $19.99. Thank you for the wonderful super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I think we're going to have to give away a book. Thank you for all the great info you give us. Well, you're very welcome, Celestial Soul. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Aw. Thank you very, very much. That is so rocking. So there it is. Let's zoom in on this baby and see what we can see. This almost looks like a feline version of Michael Jackson holding his hands out. He's got the sporty jacket on there, doing some kind of pre-moonwalk move. Maybe, possibly. Yeah. Images. Images that look like things. Very, very interesting. Well, thank you again, Celestial Soul. And also Peggy Dancer, our two super chats. Thank you so very, very much. That means a lot. Well, you know what that means? I think we better give away a Popple book and maybe some stickers along with it. Okay? Okay, we're going to give away the Popple book. Popple? It's the first book in the series. Let's see. Stop this. It's the first book in the series. It was endorsed by Jeff Foxworthy, the famous redneck comedian, and it helps at children's hospitals, written by Judy Johnson of Green Bay, and illustrated by me. And I sign them on the inside for you because I'm the illustrator. And here's kind of what it looks like on the inside. It's a great non-prejudice story. It's all written in rhyme and it's just a happy little story. Starts out kind of sad. Poor little Popple. He just sits on a rock all day and doesn't have any friends. And he goes into the woods and he makes these friends. And it's just a really well-written book. And that's why I wanted to illustrate the book, because it was so well written. So there you go. And now, of course, I'm working on my own book, Awesome Possum, that I wrote, and Awesome Possum Goes to School, and a couple other books too. But yeah, and if you want to hear me read these books to you, to anyone, you can go to my 3 a.m. Studios YouTube page. That's my kids' video page, where we do arts and crafts, and we read the books, and we do all kinds of fun stuff like that. I haven't really put anything on there in a while, but these 2 books are on there if you want to see what's in the book. And we're going to give the book, let me see here, to the second person to email me at hotgamesandpuzzlesllc@gmail.com. Oh, look, we got the first one. D. Daled got the first one. So we got 1 email so far. So the next one that comes in is the winner. So hotgamesandpuzzlesllc@gmail.com. And the next one is the winner, the big winner. And you'll get the book, and I'll throw some stickers in too that Artist 61 made and sent. So let's see. Still waiting, still a chance. Anybody could win. Anybody could win at this point. And it's D. Daled again for the win. How do you like that? Dale D. Dale D wins the book. All righty. Dale D wins. All right. And you are the winner. How do you like that? Yeah. So all you need to do, D-Dale, is just email me with your address and I'll send the book off to you. Okay? Should be getting off into the mail next couple days. I'm feeling pretty good. The back is healing up pretty well, it feels like. So I hope it keeps going well. Oh, Mud Rabbit, my grandson loves his book. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that he loves it. Now, do you have, Mud Rabbit, do you have Popple, or do you have both of them, Popple and Popple's Place? Anyone have any thoughts on tourmaline stone? I know I've heard of it, but yeah, congratulations, Dale D. That's awesome. Yeah, send me your address and I can send that off to you. A complimentary distance Reiki session? I don't know what that is, but I'm sure, why not? I don't know. Yeah, email me, Yvonda, and let me know what that is all about. I'd like to know. But yeah, I guess. Oh, just Popple? Okay. So you don't have Popple Place. Okay. All right. So we'll get that off to Dale D. in the next couple of days. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Yeah. Interesting. Interdasting. Isn't that wild? Okay, wasn't that fun? Yes, it was. It was a whole lot of fun. Here's another picture of Earth. Now, this is the last picture of Earth with the mirror image thing that I have to show you today. All right. Number 5. Yeah, look at that. This is an interesting one too, don't you think? Wow. I see like a little devil face there. You see that? That's kind of evil looking. I bet when you turn it upside down, it's not so evil. But that's pretty cool, huh? This looks like a robot head and like a robot torso and arms, like some kind of mechanized thing. This looks like some kind of crown. This looks like some kind of crown or something. Pretty weird. What do you think of that one? Do an image of Mr. Moriarty. Oh, oh my, yeah. That's an interesting idea, Ralph. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like a reverse image of the Invisimask and see what happens with my face. Oh, you see 2 bears, Neil. Okay. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Let's zoom in on it, shall we? It's a bit pixelated, so we're gonna like tame that down a little bit, increase the darkness, contrast. I'm gonna increase the brightness too. That's too much. Yeah. Can't change too much. Look at this robot guy. It looks like metal too, doesn't it? Strange. Strange. Okay, now you know what we're going to do here, friends. We're going to zoom back. And now we're going to flip it. Flip it good. Oh, this looks like an angel down here now. Interesting. Wow. This looks pretty incredible right here, whatever this is. It looks like some kind of painting. Just incredible, friends. Oh, it's my email is hot games and puzzles LLC at gmail.com. There you go. That's my email for you, Yolanda. There you go. So that's kind of wild, isn't it? Isn't this wild? Yeah. I'm always just so amazed at the beautiful images that show up, and sometimes scary images too. You know, yeah, what stones do what, right? Yeah, it's kind of hard to know. You see a dog in that one, huh? Okay. Just loving it, baby. Just loving it. Yeah. McLovin' it. So there you go. There's that. And before we get too far away from the truckers, let's just take a look at what Mr. Trudeau said not too long ago. Look at this, March 31st, 2020. While many of us are working from home, there are others who aren't able to do that, like the truck drivers who are working day and night to make sure our shelves are stocked. So when you can, please thank a trucker, hashtag thank a trucker, for everything they're doing and help them however you can. Well, Mr. Trudeau, I think there's some advice you got there that you better take yourself. How does that sound? It's always good to take your own advice. Wouldn't you agree, friends? If you're going to give advice, you might as well take it yourself. I think that's the only smart thing to do. Yeah. Isn't that interesting that he would have tweeted out something about truckers, you know, being glowingly supportive of the truckers. And then now to call them terrorists? I mean, okay, which one is it, Justin? Because they're the same people. They didn't just switch and change overnight, and some Russian bot didn't tell them to do this. It's a real grassroots movement caused by your tyrannical governing. This is what happens when you do the things that you do. The people rise up and they do it peacefully. And if that doesn't work, there probably are other things that can be done. We just don't know. Yeah, as far as crystals now, I remember Corey Good talking about these giant crystals in this underground cavern. I think he said they were purple. And he and some other children in the programs were told to try to communicate telepathically with these crystals because they're ancient crystals with the knowledge of the earth in them to sort of help to answer our prayers, these crystals. And Corey did say he was able to get some contact. However, the information came in so rapidly, he didn't know what came in. But he was also told, he and the other children were also told, do not touch the crystals, because when you touch them, you could damage the crystals or hurt yourself. Now, I don't know if it's just those crystals that are like that, or if all crystals are like that. Maybe we should be wearing gloves when we touch them, because maybe something in our oils of our fingers or our electric aura or something affects them in some kind of way. Or maybe those ones were hooked up to some electrical feed and they would shock you. Maybe that's why you weren't supposed to touch it. I don't know. I don't think any of that was really explained. So there's Trudeau's message to the truckers a couple of years ago. Oh, what can change in a few short years. Just a few short years. And he's disparaging the people he was praising. Isn't that odd? Do everything you can to help them, but don't help them. I don't know if any of you saw President Trump's rally recently, but you look at these crowds and yeah, does this look like the crowd of someone who lost an election? Absolutely not. It looks like the guy who won. There's never been a movement like this, folks. I think maybe the closest you're going to get to this, excuse me, was maybe when JFK ran. There was a lot of people supporting him. But I think Trump is mega times more than that. Plus, there's more people now. That's why people say, oh, there's always attendance records are being broken. Well, there's more people now, right? There are more people now. Maybe less people after this pandemic. That's what they're hoping. But we need to stick together and hold the line, friends. Hold the line. He said a lot of interesting things in this speech. If you can find it, they've taken it off of YouTube already. No surprise there. Thank you, Dark Brain, for sharing the t-shirt shop. Oh, interesting, Mud Rabbit. Those crystals probably had a specific purpose, and touching them can change their program. Yeah, but I wonder if touching any crystal, I don't know, because they vibrate at a very high frequency, almost like a heartbeat. So they are like sort of alive. I think every single thing has some sort of aliveness to it. Yeah. Curious. So I bought some crystals, but I don't like to touch them too much because I keep thinking of that. But I also want to get some bigger crystals and cut into them and experiment that way, because that's what Dorothy said when she was in hypnosis, that she went back to the Atlantean times, and they were using crystals to carve mountains with and to light caves with. And they just cut they're called firestone crystals. They got them from deep in the earth, white or blue. And you cut depends on how you put cuts into it, that determines what kind of power it gives, either light or some kind of rock cutting power. Oh, Special K. Hi, Aaron. I got my book. Thank you so much. Great read, too. You love Papa. Oh, thank you very much, Special K. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, it's a great little book. I'm very proud to have illustrated it. It was a very, very fun thing. It was one of the things I always wanted to do, illustrate a children's book, and I got to do 2 of them. Working on my 3rd one right now. Yeah. And this is the 3rd book that I'm working on. This one will be available, I don't know when. I'm still working on the last 3 pages. And so, yeah, this is just a mock-up to take a look at it. So this is how it starts, and this is how it looks. Oh, And the blank spot you see through, that's just because it's green, because I have a green screen. It's like foliage in the background. So there you go. Let me tell you a story about a cool little possum. It starts out in the woods. We all say he is awesome. The bird is kind of narrating the story. See? There he is. Oh, again, the places where you can see through is supposed to be green, okay? And here it says, let me see. I'll read it this way so you can see the picture as I read it. Okay, it's straight. He lives in a tree way up over there. He hangs on that big branch. Please try not to stare. And I'll read the whole book when it's all done. The awesome possum. Fear not. That's right. He's quite the guy. Quite the guy. Let me tell you. A good role model for kids. Good night, Gloria. Thank you so much for stopping by. We love seeing you here. We'll see you next time. Hopefully on Friday. And Wednesday and Friday. I hope you have a good dream, Gloria. Have a great dream. Yeah. La 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 la. Tra la 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 la. Here we are, zipping through the universe in our little spaceship. Hope you're all having a good time. Those rovers keep finding things on Mars. I think they only have one that's working now. Check this out. Look at this. Okay, now this looks like almost like an I-beam or something, or a piece of cement that has a structural part to it. And what's this down here? Very interesting. This is right from NASA. So, yeah, and this outfit here, Space Future, I think, did this little thing. So let's check something out here. Let's bring up the brightness. Bring up the contrast a bit. Add color or subtract color. There's something really odd about this area here, friends. These almost look like steps down here, but I think this is small. This might be small. Maybe the rover should like shoot out little things that we know the size of, so that when they show a rock, there's like a ruler next to it. Wouldn't that be cool? So there you go. Something there. We don't know what it is. What is all this stuff? It looks like the number 8 right here, or a B. And this looks like a half round circle of something, but it's hard to know. And this right here looks like some kind of a telescoping something or other, all broken in ruins. So this could have very well been a building here. This is a part of the structural part of the building. Here's another odd thing right here. You see that? Looks like a pork chop or something. I don't know what it is. It's very interesting. It looks like parts are blurred out too, possibly on purpose. It's a very strange picture. Very strange indeed. Well, there you go. How do you like that? Yeah, Austin. R.C. Hoagland and Mike Barra were finding stuff on Mars, images all the time. Lots of evidence of intelligent life, according to those guys. Yeah, I agree. And they've done a lot of looking at the stuff for sure, finding stuff. Uprooted Foundation, yeah, Jay buying. That's right. Yeah, it's very interesting. I should say. I should say. Oh, check this out, friends. This is something my mom just made. It's a mockingbird. And she made it for um, my niece, who's starting a counseling company. And so this is going to be like her little mascot there. Isn't that neat? A mockingbird. My mom does amazing work. Now, my brother helped her because usually my dad would drill the holes for the legs and stuff, but my brother was around, so he helped her. So that's awesome. Sure does look like ruins, doesn't it, Jay Buying? That's right. So there it is. The little mockingbird. The little old mockingbird. How do you like that? Yeah, still no one has called in, unless I missed someone that called. I don't see that anyone did. Yes, she does amazing, amazing work. Very amazing. Thank you, Artist 61 and Dark Brain, Special K. My mom does do birds on commission. So if you're interested in any type of bird or duck, she's amazing. And she's done so many of them, and she's won international awards with her carving and painting. So she's very accomplished. So just email me, say that you're interested in some kind of bird, and I'll put you in contact. You know, give all the details to my mom, and she can contact you. Okay. Oh, is that your state bird, Mud Rabbit? The mockingbird? Well, thank you, Jay Buying. Looks so real. Yes. State birds and mosquito. Yeah. Art is awesome, isn't it, A. Neil? Yeah, and she puts a lot of love into these sculptures from wood. Now, there was usually she can order like blanks, like it'll be roughed out to the rough shape of a certain type of a duck or a duck, and she carves all the finishing details. But there were no bucks for a mockingbird, so my brother helped to cut out most of the wood so that she wouldn't have so much to carve away. But yeah, it's real wood. Beautiful and multi-talented family you have there, Aaron. Well, thank you very much, Peggy Dancer. I appreciate that. Yeah, she does lovely work. I have some of her work here, and it's just so nice to look at. It's just so beautiful. And she puts a lot of love into it. So I think that comes through. Yeah. That's right. We'll leave that up there for a while. So let's see here. So there you go. Mockingbirds dive on cats? Wow. Whoa. Interesting. Hmm. So that's my mom's most recent bird. She did like 5 or 6 cardinals recently. I didn't get any pictures of those. I want to get some pictures. Hopefully she snapped some pictures before she sent them off. But yeah, I have cardinals here in my backyard, and they hang out by these trees that kind of grow by themselves. And they have these red things, these things with seeds in them, or whatever they are, on the tops. And they look kind of like a bird. And I had the idea, well, maybe these trees or bushes, whatever you call them, have some kind of symbiotic relationship with the cardinals, and they can hide out in the red, a tree with red things on it, so they wouldn't be so um, visible by other predators. Possibly, but both of those are in the backyard, and so there you go. It's my own observation. So you can do Reiki over a distance. That'd be nice. That'd be coming handy in the fall. You could Reiki your whole yard from sitting on your couch. If you could do Reiki from a distance, right? Different kind of Reiki, I think, huh? Although if you take a rake to someone's back, it might actually feel kind of good, as long as it's not like sharp or something. Get one of those plastic ones. Wouldn't that be funny? Get a nice plastic rake and open a Reiki shop and just do that in people's backs. That'd be funny. You know, also would be funny is to open up a little clinic, call it the Mayo Clinic, and just give everyone a spoonful of mayo. Yeah, ba. Good night, Yvonne. It was nice to see you here tonight. I hope you have a good dream. Yeah. Dad joke alarm didn't go off again. Yeah, well, we got to do that every now and then, don't we? Someone has to tell them. Oh, you got to see this. Did I show this already? If so, I'm sorry, but I got to show it again if I did. Look, breaking news. Extremist storms Parliament Hill in Canada. Oh, isn't that cute? These are the extremists that Trudeau's hiding from. Isn't that something? Yeah, I just think that's adorable. So cute. Looks like that kid has not been walking long. Look how small those shoes are. So cute. So cute. Spoonful of mayo makes it all better. Right. Yeah. The Mayo Clinic. That's right. So there she is, searching for that ever elusive freedom lately. It's becoming scarce in the world, but people are fighting back. Isn't that cute, Special K? Yeah. This flag is half as big as the kid. Yeah. You gotta love the Canadian flag. It's the maple leaf. It's like nature. It's like really a cool idea for a flag. Just a leaf and two colors, white and red. It's a beautiful, simple flag that everyone can relate to. Everyone loves a maple leaf. You get maple syrup. Maple wood is really good. Hardwood. It's symbol of hardiness. It grows in the cold, and there you go. There you go. Oh, and guess what, friends? Make sure you all write this down, because I don't have any other way of putting this out there besides my Facebook page. Is Wednesday. This Wednesday, we're going to be early. We're going to come on early. We're going to come on. Let me check here really quickly. 7 Central, 8 Eastern. 7 Central time. We're going to start because we have a special guest Wednesday, a returning guest, the one and only Stephen Anthony Cefalo. And he is quite the artist. I've interviewed him before a couple of times. If you're curious, you can go back and watch some of the earlier interviews with him. He'll be here on Wednesday to talk about the graphic novel that was just finished, and they're putting the final touches on it, of the story of Corey Goode, the first installment. It's a 120-page graphic novel like you've never seen before. Stephen Cefalo is a very acclaimed artist. He's one of the best artists I've ever seen, maybe the best. His realism is incredible. And when you see this graphic novel, it's not just scribbled down and I'll go do the next one. These are detailed portraits. This is why it's taken so long. Just fantastically gorgeous. And so I highly recommend. I've already ordered mine, so you might want to check into that. Corey Goode's Sphere Being Alliance, and check out that graphic novel. And tune in on Wednesdays. Stephen Cefalo will answer your questions. This guy's got art that he did sitting at the Guggenheim. He used to work for very famous artists and did incredible work. And he does even better work on his own now. He's an incredible artist. You just don't find people like this these days. He's an oil painter. And he has some announcements to make. So on Wednesday, look forward to that. 7 Central. Stephen Anthony Cefalo. So follow him. He's on Facebook. He's all over. Yeah, yes, Mad Posh. I realize that. Yeah. And, Austin Morris, you pre-ordered it. It cost $55. Yes, that's about what mine cost too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's what I paid too. But yeah. It should be awesome. And it's going to also be the template for the series and or the movie that will be coming out. That should be picked up by some major player or house. Hopefully. I kind of hope they do it in-house though. And do it on the cheap and do it themselves. They'll retain all the profits. Whereas you let some studio do it, now you're just getting a micro amount, but they have the distribution. That's the kicker. They got the distribution. Yes, they certainly do. Well, that's going to all change. Hopefully soon here, friends. Here's another little meme just to brighten your day, to help show the hypocrisy. Me watching jibbababbed people catch variants while only being around other jibbababbed people. You know what I mean? I wonder if they'll figure it out. They won't. Some of them will. It is really amazing how many people still aren't awake after all they've seen. Foxhole is an amazing platform. You could draw pictures for sure. Yes, Special K. I'm looking forward to that. I got to get a new computer first, though. I can't do it with this one. I'm at the edge here. I can barely do what I'm doing. Yeah, barely do what I'm doing. All right, let me check something here. Let's see. All righty then. Well, friends, well, it looks like nobody's calling in, right? I don't see anybody calling in. Here's another quick one, friends. I probably showed this before. It's from Jupiter, another one of those mirror images. You can see why I like Jupiter. It's just really cool. It's just part of one of those images. I think it's pretty neat though. Well, friends, I think we might just pack this one up a little bit early. I know that a lot of people are heading off to the hay, and I probably should be doing the same as well. I don't want to go backwards from where my back is now. So why don't we do that? I want to thank everyone who stopped by today. You guys rock. You're my best friends. I want to thank Peggy Dancer and Celestial Soul for their very generous contributions to the Super Chat to help support the show. That's really what makes things happen. That's why I was able to give away that book and keep the lights on here. So we'll see you on Wednesday. Now, Friday, I might have another interview. I can't give that name yet. It's not been finalized, but the Steve Cefalo one is on Wednesday. So look forward to that on Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central Time. Right here. New bat time, same bat channel. 7 o'clock Central. And you're going to be able to see Stephen Anthony Cefalo will show some pictures from that fabulous graphic novel and an announcement on what he's doing next. You will be amazed, and you know, it might be very, very interesting for you. I know it will be. I'm looking forward to it. Steve is a great interviewer, and so it'll be a great show. So come on back to the Truth Quest on Wednesday, Friday. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new normal. The Truth Quest. Yes. I want to thank everyone for stopping by, for keeping the chat comfy. Thank you to Mud Rabbit and Dark Brain, the Mod Squad, the best mods in the business, and you know you are. And we'll see you on Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We'll go for an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. We're going to play it by ear. I'll never play piano by ear again because I got these blisters and it kept getting caught between the keys. Never play piano by ear. It could be painful. Just saying. Use your fingers. Don't use your ears. Big tip from your friend Aaron here. Just downrange of strange. Very close to strange. Thank you very much for stopping by. Keep your cameras and your phones trained to the sky so that when you see that UFO, you can click off that picture or that video and come on to the Truth Quest and talk about it and see what the chat has to say. Until then, peace in. Peace in.